Hey you guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Miriam, and in today's video I'm just going to be chatting all about why I decided to send my daughter back to school this fall. So I'm going to be kind of giving you reasons why I decided to send her back and why it's a best fit for my family. Maybe you can find maybe some inspiration in this, or maybe it can help you in making your decision to send your kiddos back to school. So if you want to hear all about it, make sure you keep watching. Okay, so the first reason I am sending my daughter back to school in person this fall is because when we first started to do the e-learning back in March when COVID first hit, it was really hard. E-learning was just difficult for us in general. I only have one daughter, so one child, and her having certain learning needs and just different demands of the e-learning just environment. Us trying to get acquainted with what was due, the classes, she was in tutoring. It was a lot for us. Like, I was juggling multiple hats. I was, parent and a program manager, and, trying to help her be this, great student and being a teacher. And I was like, I didn't go to school for teaching. Yes, I've been in the classroom for a few years, being an assistant, and then I also taught in the classroom for a few months while a teacher was out. But I don't have a lot of education experience of being like a teacher and like teaching in that way. So it was really difficult for us. So that was one of the really reasons why I was like, okay, looking back on when they first did e-learning, it was just a struggle for us. And I, again, want to set my daughter up for success. And again, me trying to do my meetings, helping her, it was a lot to juggle. So this summer I was like, oh Lord, I'm thank you, e-learning is done. You can just kind of like hang out, we can go outside, play, whatever. And so I just focused on my work, which was a lot easier for me. So I just was like, she needs to be in person. I mean, I understand everyone, their own rationale why they're deciding to send their kids, making that decision. But for us, it was like e-learning was hard. So the other option is in person, and we're blessed that her school is super close. She goes to a private Catholic school, and so we were able to have that option of being in person or online. And so I was like, nope, we're going in person. Obviously it wasn't just immediately. I looked at just the different factors. So that was the one reason. E-learning was difficult for us. The second reason, and I have it on my phone here, so just so I can stay on task, my daughter is a visual and kinesthetic learner. So with that said, she needs to be in person, getting that engagement, getting that instruction from the teacher in person, right? Like, this whole virtual now new normal, if you will, has been great in some ways, but again, just thinking about how my daughter learns best, she needs to be in person. Like, she needs to have kind of like that classroom environment, not her bedroom, not our front room. She needs that classroom environment, and I think all kids do. But again, going back to just my situation with my daughter, she's a visual learner. So in class, she has the different visual things on the board, on the walls, to help her, to kind of remind her, to keep her on task and to really keep her attention. So that was some of the other reasons why we're like, she needs to be in person. Also, she learns again through doing different experiments. She loves Legos. She loves building things. She's making slime right now. She just likes to use her hands. So they're not getting that. They're just on the screen all day, emailing or typing on Zoom calls, chatting. I'm like, she's not gonna really learn that way. She needs to be in an environment where she learns best. So that was another reason why we felt that being in person would be beneficial for her. The third reason I'm sending my daughter back to school this fall in person is because she's going to middle school, you guys. My baby's gonna be in 6th grade, and I feel like it's super important that she is in person with middle school. The transitions, all of that, you can't learn that being at home in front of a screen. Again, these are just my opinions. This is my rationale. And so with that, middle school is a transition period, right? Their hormones, different things in their body, like mood swings. They're are switching classes now, so they need to be more organized and focused like never before, right? And so I want to make sure she has that middle school experience, normal experience, if you will. So we found out though through a town hall meeting with her school that they are actually not going to be rotating classes and transitioning. The teachers are going to be coming to their homeroom class. So they're going to be staying still all day except for lunch or recess. And then the teachers will be rotating. So I was like, you know what? It's not the ideal first, experience of middle school. However, it works. So this really just makes me want to help her more in being organized, because that's something she struggles with. And so I want to, help her in that with scheduling and just making sure what teacher comes next, that type of thing. Also, since doing the e-learning the last 5 months from March until the middle of June, I don't want my daughter to fall more behind. Just keeping it all the way real with you guys. Like, they didn't take their big test that's supposed to take, the state test in April. They didn't take it. So we don't know where she's at. I mean, I do certain activities with her. We do educational apps. She has a workbook, a summer workbook. We're doing like different science experiments, that type of thing to keep the learning going. But I'm not a teacher. Like, I didn't go to school for teaching. I can only do what I can do as a parent and what I've researched in my experience. So I'm like, she needs to be in person, like, period, point blank. And I'm just thankful we have that option, because from what I'm hearing, a lot of people in a lot of states and cities are just like, we're going to remote learning for the first trimester or quarter, depending on what system they're on. The other thing is, you guys, there's only 7 students in her classroom right now. We're gonna knock on wood, right? That's never heard of. Like 7 students in the class, and knowing how my daughter needs to learn and what she needs to thrive and flourish in the classroom, and just her attention, less distractions as possible is better. So I think it's great. I was like, God, thank you. Like, you are working in our favor, as much as it's like, it's scary, honestly, like, because there are some cases with kids now. I'm just pleading the blood of Jesus over her. We talked to her about, does she want to go back to school? So we're not just making this, decision as parents. Ultimately, it's our decision, but we included her, and she's like, Mom, I really want to go back to school. She misses her friends. She misses school, period. We drive past her school almost every day on our bikes, and it's hard for her to think about going back to e-learning. Like, it was just a struggle. She had missing assignments we didn't even know about. There were so many things changing in Google Classroom with Zoom. I was like, I do not want to pull my hair out. Like, I need to stay positive, stay my best self for her. And so this is why another reason why I'm sending her in person. Again, these are just my opinions, but I'm hoping you can find, again, some value in this and why I'm deciding to. It wasn't just like, I'm tired of having to be that teacher at home, like homeschooling, right? That was not just my rationale. It was like, let me go through and see what's really best for us. So I encourage you, if you are in a dilemma right now with, deciding whether to send your daughter or your kids back to school, and you have that option, maybe some of this can inspire you. Obviously, you have to do what's best for you. And again, what's best for your child. But these are all reasons I believe that are best for my family right now and my baby. So again, I hope you guys found some value in this video. I love just kind of sitting down, chit-chatting with you guys. If you can't see, your girl got some melanin, okay? The melanin is popping. I just came back from Florida. Our family Disney trip, we decided to keep in place. So that vlog is up on my channel. I will link it above here. So again, I appreciate you guys watching this video and just rocking with me. Your girl is close to 1K subscribers. Like, what? If you would have told me a year and a half ago I would be in this place, I probably wouldn't believe you, because it's just it's hard work. It's a journey, but I love the camera. I love talking to people. I'm a people's person, even though I'm not talking to anybody in front of me but the camera. I just love sharing different parts of my journey and experiences and what I can do to help others and possibly inspire you. So this is why I'm on this journey. And I'm just thankful that you're on this journey with me and you're a part of my internet home. So if you're not a part of my internet home, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I have a new video on my channel. Again, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.